Testing, testing. Oh, well, I see it now. Okay. Man, this has been like the nightmare stream from hell, and I haven't even started yet. Can't get this damn thing started. Whew. Plus, I've got a bit of a cough tonight. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll turn on my. I guess I'll turn on the camera. Let's see here. Get rid of that. All right, cool. Let's lower this down a bit. Yeah. Wow. Couldn't get live forever. Why are these all showing up here? Hey Elric, how's it going? Sorry, I'm fiddling a bit with my settings. I had the toughest time getting live. Restream has just been a pain in the ass lately. Alright, there we go. Jeez. Hey Justin, how's it going? Turn this down, it's really loud. For me anyway. Alright. I'm going to play some Oxygen Not Included. I've been having the worst luck with Restream lately. It's just not cooperating. But I got it to work finally. Had to like disconnect and reconnect things. It's crazy. I'm alright, probably going to sleep soon. Oh, that's cool. Well, I've got a lot of mods, so this is going to make it a little bit easier if anyone's played this game sort of out of the box. It can be very difficult, but I'm going to make some adjustments to make it a little bit less stress. I'm going to start a new game. I'm going to start over. I could continue, but I'm kind of to the point where I sort of need to look some stuff up. Like that one that you can sort of see in the background, Star-Crossed Rat's Nest, Cycle 528. I've found all of the planets, and I've started to explore and create some, you know, there's some new elements that you can make. But I don't really know what you can do with them. I made some visco gel and some, I don't know, crazy other stuff that I don't really know what to do with. And so I kind of need to probably watch some tutorials and be like, okay, I got some new crazy elements and stuff, and I just don't know what I can do with them. So, but we're going to start an easy world with certain features that I've found to be particularly useful. I found you really need volcanoes if you want to make a working steam engine rocket. Found it very, very difficult to create steam and ship it to your rocket without volcanoes. It's possible, but it just makes it a pain in the neck. Here's the other thing. I have a mod that lets me choose the attributes I want instead of having potentially negative attributes and things like that. So again, this is going to be a bit of a cheating game because I just want to get to space as quickly as possible. Simpsons made fun of Disney in their new Treehouse of Horror episode. Maggie had the mark of the devil and it was Mickey, but only for a second. That's cute. So I'm going to have a digger, builder, supplier, just kind of all around general purpose guy. Yeah, he could be a night owl. That's all good. I'm going to have one person who is a researcher. Where is researching? There we go. He can have mole hands too. I don't need that. That's fine. We don't need to be too. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Let's see what else I can get here. And maybe if increased food morale bonus, not that I need that. Pretty good at making good food. And we're going to have a cook. Oh, I already have a cook here. I'll give him, instead of that, let's do building. Don't need that. That's good, good. We're going to make him or her... what was the other person? A night owl? Yeah, early bird. It's very ironic considering Disney owns the Simpsons. They always do that. They always used to make fun of Fox and all that stuff, so surprised they let that happen. Oh, well. Simpsons always does that, but I mean, it's always so milquetoast, you know. It used to be like, oh my gosh, they're making fun of Fox, you know, because they were on Fox. I don't know if they still are, but now it's like compared to South Park, it's so it's so weak. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't screw anything up here. I usually set my research also to suit wearing so they can eventually pilot my rockets. Building, cooking, digging. That's all good. Got Gossman, Harold, and Wren. Or Wren, Harold, and Gossman. We're going to start out slow, but probably spend most of the time in super fast speed here. So, oh, I also have a neat mod that lets me zoom way, way out. So, interesting. All right, we got a glacier right there. That'll be useful. Wow, we've got water really, really close and on the same level. That's going to be a pain. So, let's see what we can do here. I need to... First things first, you got to create bathrooms. Let's see here. How high is that water going to be? Hey, Nella. He's swimming over to you. Okay. How's it going? Hey, Eagle. They were playing some Oxygen Not Included. Hail Terra. What? You know, if you say it enough times, it becomes kind of meaningless. Why do they always climb up there? I hate that. Okay, get back down. Dummy. I hate that they climb up there. They always climb up and get stuck. The music's loud enough, but not too loud. Let's see here. Alright. We're going to set these so they start sweeping stuff. Oops. I've played this game so many times, but never with an audience. I usually end up playing for hours and hours and hours. Alright, that's good. God, I hate it when they climb up and get stuck up there. It happens a lot. Unfortunately, the dupes are not that smart. You know what? I forgot. I haven't built my toilets yet. Let me see. I better build them on another level. Well, no wait. I don't need to. I just need that water to go down. Alright. No, don't do that. Bathroom over here. They're moving really fast. Oh, I have them set to super speed. You want me to slow it down a bit? If I want to get to space in one session, I'm gonna have to speed them up a little bit. I tend to keep them really fast, but then pause the game a lot when I need to like do something. So let me see here. We got, we do need to have a floor there. So for a bathroom, I'm going to make it 6 spaces wide. So that's going to be a start here and here. 1, 2, 4. Actually 12. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No need to slow them down. Alright, let's put a door. I want a door right there. I'm going to need outhouses. Starting there. Before they make a mess. They look hilarious working at light speed. Yeah, I know. Especially when they're like there where they kind of have to hold their breath in some areas. Yeah, there's a lot of carbon dioxide right there. They like their cheeks go in and out so fast. Do you play this, Elric? Have you played this? I think you might have mentioned that you had. Set that open. Man, there's too much carbon dioxide over here. I don't have a lot of oxalite, unfortunately. This oxalite's emitting oxygen. Usually there's more. Oh, there's a little bit here. So I guess I better start making my own oxygen pretty soon. Door. Oh, see, it's time to eat. Ah, just in time. I finished the bathroom just in time. Haven't played it. I just know about it by watching Captain Sauce. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I have not seen that yet. I gotta remember to bookmark or find that and bookmark it. I'm sure he's gotten a lot farther than I have. Well, not a lot farther. I've gotten enough space, but I just don't know what to do with the things I've found there so far. Is this working? No, it's not playing. Just want to make sure I'm live. Alright, yes I am. Does he not play on super speed mode? Oh wait, my schedule. Did it load my schedule? Oh cool, yeah. I have a mod that creates, well I made a schedule and saved it, so neat. Glad it actually saved it, created it exactly how I like it. Alright, so I need to wash their hands, of course, after they go to the bathroom. So they'll end up getting food poisoning. Captain Sauce only did one video of it. Oh, I don't remember if he did more. I did watch other videos. Oh, okay. Well, this is my first, but I really should have been. I mean, I play it so much. I just have never done it on a stream for some reason. We're going to make a little basin here for water. These sinks need water. And I'm going to... this isn't usually how I configure things. It'll work, I guess. For now. I like to kill these guys. They keep my guys awake. It's a little bit annoying. Right outside the bathroom, so that'll be convenient. Just checked, he only did 2 videos. Well, I should probably do more. I should probably do more time. Since I play so much. It's kind of neat because you can, I mean, I guess I kind of like it because you can sort of set things going, and once you kind of got them all kind of doing what you need them to do, you can kind of sit back and relax and watch them carry out your orders. And I've sort of got a pattern going. I don't know if it's the best sort of way, but it's kind of the way I typically start, at least, as far as how I tend to lay out my buildings. Oop, they're getting hypothermia. That's not good. I've got kind of a way that I typically lay out my base. I'm sure if I watch more other people's videos, I'd probably find new and interesting ways to do things. Oh, we're already at the end of day 2, and I still haven't got a place for them to sleep. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, oh, like I would just watch them fall asleep on the floor like that. And it's just like, oh, okay, they just drop wherever they are. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, you can build beds for them. I didn't even know you could build beds. I knew about the bathrooms. You kind of figure that out pretty fast. If you don't build a bathroom for them, they start making messes. Let's put it that way. Remember, you need to get more people to help build. I don't remember how. Yeah, so you start out, you've got this printing pod. It's a 3D printer that prints more duplicates. They're duplicates, I guess they're called. So every 3 days, or every 3 cycles, hold on. Damn, someone's screaming outside my window. Every 3 days, or every 3 cycles, it prints more people. Master plan of Invader Zim. So let's make some beds. Guys, what are their names? Ren, Harold, and Gossman? I tend to develop a deep-seated hatred for my dupes. Because they're so stupid. They always end up, like, trapping themselves in weird places. Like, come on, guys. Come on. You're just going to end up killing yourselves. We can do 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rooms have to be a certain size. Well, I mean, they can be a certain maximum size. Does someone still have hypothermia? She'll get over it. She'll be fine. Yoink. Let's check our rooms. Okay, we've got a latrine. Unfortunately, that room is too big right now. That's why I need to build a ceiling. Alright, new printables. Well, shoot. Master plan of Invader Zim. So, usually I don't get a new dupe on the first pass. Just to maximize my food and oxygen, since I don't have any means of making more yet. Or I will be able to, but yeah, I think I'm going to get blossom seeds, since I will need that shortly for food. Alright, finish building this, guys. Finish building their little hostel over here. As soon as they go to the bathroom. And sleep, I guess. We're at the end of cycle 3 already. See how fast it goes when you set it to high speed? You decided decided to climb that ladder just to eat up there for some reason. They're pretty cute, though, I have to admit, especially when they get their little hats. Eventually you start developing skills, and then you can tell them to wear certain hats that actually don't do anything. I think in earlier beta versions, they had the hats actually do something. So I was about to ask, how do they get food without that weird garden later? Oh, well, I will show you. At the moment, I have plenty, so here are my resources. And I have 15,000 kilocalories. You start out with nutrient bars that just create, you know, that you start with. I think you start with 15,000 calories of nutrient bars. Muck roots, you find, this is a muck root right here. You just find them. That's kind of how you get your food at the beginning. But eventually, you have to make your own food. Run out of muck roots. That ladder. So yeah, first you have to just find food. Plus you have plenty. So each dupe eats approximately 1,000 calories a day. So that should last me 5 days with these guys. So I've got time, but I think I'm going to run out of oxygen. Yeah. So purple's not good. That means low. This is the only easily breathable oxygen, so I need to deal with that first. And create an oxygen diffuser. I'm going to power it. A couple batteries, a manual generator. Wire them up. I like to wire like this through the floor. All I know is you're underground, but are you on Earth? That's the question. So there's actually a story, and it's not clear. It's not clear if you're on Earth or not. You might be. I think you are. But it's like a dystopian future where I think there's been some sort of disaster. And, set it. There's been some sort of disaster, and basically the entire Earth is depopulated somehow, or maybe everyone left, and all you've got are these duplicants who are created by the 3D printing pod, and you have to kind of figure out what the heck happened. So, and you do that by going off into space and exploring other planets. So, it's kind of interesting. Maybe time travel involved, maybe in the in the far future, but yeah, it's not 100% clear. But yeah, you're underground. You have to dig up and down, dig down to get some oil, dig up to find space. Eventually escape and figure out what's going on and what to do. Ooh. Someone did a thing. Oh, thank you. Allie Perkin just followed. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Followed me on DLive. Yay, I'm up to 45 on DLive. Trying to get to 50. Definitely appreciate that. See where we're going next with this here. Yeah, my layout's not exactly how I like it. Usually don't like having water so close. I like to have a couple of spaces and a ladder that goes up enough space away so the air can sort of get where it needs to go. Oh, they've run out of things to do. Alright guys, let's dig into this area. Is that gonna... Oh, that should be good. Oh, there's a hatch. eventually I start ranching hatches. They are a good source of meat as well as coal. Actually, they create coal. We are going to make another level here. There. Skip a space. Actually, wait a second. Kind of reminds me of the Gurgen Lagann anime in the beginning with humans living underground. Oh, that's cool. Let me see how I'm going to this. I want it here. I guess it doesn't matter. It's fine. I do need enough room. Oh yeah, that's actually going to be a problem. I need to make a research station, and there's not enough room over here. Where is that? Alright, we're going to make a research station so I can learn new things. Oh shoot, that's actually not going to be good. Still not. You know what? I'm going to have to do it somewhere else. It's too short. Okay. Usually don't like putting a floor right above my oxygen. Because it sort of limits the... Yeah, I might change that. Yeah, I don't really like this layout. I'm going to have to move some things around, but that's alright. We'll do that later. I think I'm going to move that over here. Unfortunately, you can't actually move things. You just have to rebuild them. We're going to move that over here and actually construct stuff. Oops. I don't think you lose any, I don't think you lose anything when you deconstruct. You get back pretty much exactly what you put into it, which is nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to put the oxygen over there because there's not enough room for a research station over there. I'm going to... I like to have 2 batteries. Put the generator there. I'm down to 11,000 calories, but there's another muck root right here. Hatch doesn't eat it. It's young. Okay, wait. What are you doing? How did she get on there before the damn wires were done? You're not doing a lot of good, Gossman. Remember there's a machine that uses the brain power of your workers? Not exactly. There's the neural vacillator, but what that does is it actually like alters their genes to improve their skills. So I'm not sure if that was a misunderstanding on the part of what's his name? What was his name again? Captain Sauce. But yeah, I don't think there's a machine that actually uses their brains, but it does alter them. Yes, we need a research station. Yes, that would be the neural vacillator. Alright, new printables. Yeah, we're on the end of cycle 6. Ooh, snazzy suit. Alright, we do need another dupe. So... unfortunately, those are actually 2 good things, but I'm gonna skip them. I think we need a farmer. So we're going to stick with the farming, but I'm going to switch this to also digging and building. Don't need that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So yes, I do have a handy mod. Usually you get what you get, and there's also like negative traits that they can sometimes get. But I've turned those off just to make it easier. Alright, so that... Oh, everyone's got skills. I wasn't even looking. So we're going to add hard digging. We're going to do advanced research. I wasn't even paying attention to the skills. Add some grilling and farming. Alright. Not going to be able to start a farm quite yet, though, unfortunately. Oh, and research. I need to research. So here's a tech tree, if you want to see the whole thing. And yes, I have actually completed it just once, actually, in that other game. Finally got to the end. We are going to start with power. We need coal power. Do that. Oh, we've got a room now. Very nice. Barracks. With a bunch of cots. I just noticed they have outfits that look like Star Trek uniforms. Must have taken inspiration or an homage, yeah. Yeah, and they're all different colors and stuff, but yeah, I usually end up putting them all in snazzy suits. The snazzy suits actually make their, increase their, what's it called? Shoot, I forgot. The, decor. Yeah, the snazzy suits actually increase the decor, which makes them happier. So obviously I don't have great decor right now. The green areas are good, the red areas are bad, but I don't need to worry about that quite yet. It's still a little bit early to worry about decor. Alright. Super snazzy suits. That's right. Okay, well, yeah, I think to move this water, let me think. I guess I want to move it over to the left. Down? I don't know. I don't know. It's just not in a place that I like. I don't like, yeah, the water directly underneath the bathroom is kind of a pain. Because I'm going to want to eventually make showers, which I usually do underneath the bathroom. Oh, I finished research. That's good. Deal with that in a moment. What are those weird can things that keep walking around? Oh, these guys? Hatches? Is that what you're referring to? Wait to see if that's what you're talking about. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Door. Crap. Oh, okay, yeah. Those are hatches. They are, I think I mentioned earlier, they're eventually they're going to be a source of food, but also they excrete coal. So they eat certain things, like they'll eat dirt, and they'll eat, see, that probably came out of one of those hatches. And they'll eat sandstone and sand and stuff like that, and then they excrete coal, which you can use for energy. So eventually you want to start to basically ranch them, tame them, put them in rooms and have them eat and give you more coal. and eventually food. When you kill them, they give you meat, which you can then cook. Or you can eat it raw, but also cook it. hatches become very useful. Let's see. So they're like an edible nibbler. Yeah, I guess so. I think I'm going to move this water over. So basically, I'm going to dig this way. Let's see. Oh, my oxygen's looking good, but I've got a bit of carbon dioxide buildup. Oh, research complete. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we can make a coal generator. Which, again, I need a spot for it. And bigger batteries. But next I'm going to do meal preparation. So when you cook things, inexplicably they somehow gain more calories. When you turn meat into barbecue, somehow it gains calories. So you want to do that fairly quickly. Sort of keep your dupes alive on fewer resources. Dig that out a bit. All right, let's see here. See, so you want to put the coal. They're all getting hypothermia. You want to put the coal power below, like lower, because it does create more carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide tends to sink. So you kind of want to build it low to begin with. Actually, okay, here's something. Let's cancel that out. That's not how cooking works unless you're using a ton of butter, or it's more butter than whatever you're cooking. Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly. Somehow, when you cook a certain number of calories of meat into barbecue, without anything added, somehow it manages to gain more calories. Not sure how that happens. Yeah, this is kind of a mess. Oh well. I'm not going to start over or anything. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. I kind of want to move that water over. Move over water. Get out of the way. We're going to have to do that by building like one wall at a time and push it over gradually. But in the meantime, we'll continue to research and do all that stuff. All that good stuff. I think I'm going to actually dig that a little lower. I do have to be a little careful. Certain types of ground, like fertilizer, if you put like too much, if there's too much water on it, it'll build pressure and eventually break through, and then the water will get all over here. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. There's nothing over here really, but it's not my preference right now. So I don't want to actually dig here because it might end up breaking this. I'm going to dig up here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at all that carbon dioxide. There's too much carbon dioxide. See, like, how did this spread? It must have broken. Wasn't that? That's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where this polluted water came from. But at any rate, alright, so I'm going to try to get this water to kind of move over as well. Build a couple of tiles here. Am I running out of food? Hey, Hunter has sauce. How's it going? See ya. I'm fiddling around with a little, very, very beginning level base here. Okay, that water level's skills going down. That's good. Actually, I think I am gonna dig one more level here. Everybody's getting hypothermia. Alright, what do we got? Okay, let's do a... Look at the skills. I'm going to want a rancher eventually, but before that, I think I'm going to do an operator. It's going to eventually give me more energy. So let's take a look again. Yeah, let's start with this person. We'll change this to building. So again, if anybody's played this before, I've got it heavily modded. So I have some mods to make things a little easier, just to speed things up a little. Let's see, we'll give this person Twinkle Toes, that sounds good. That'll be Liam. I love this game, but I don't have enough money oh, to buy it. I'm sorry to hear that. It's actually not too expensive a game compared to some of the others out there, but it is quite riveting. I find it very addictive. Become a furry artist, says Nella. There you go. That'll make you lots of money. Oh, so I need to give Liam his operating skill. And give him a hat. What are we going to research next? Okay, we've got the... I haven't been actually using what I've been researching yet, but I will eventually. I think I'm going to go with the advanced research so that I can do some more advanced things down the tech tree. Like I'm going to have to deal with this carbon dioxide eventually. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some compost. That was one of the things I researched, I believe. Okay, good. Didn't want to get any of the water up on the floor up here. It's kind of a pain to deal with. But I should be able to. Alright, so great. Gradually going to move this water over. Kind of trying to do with the wall there. Good, they don't really have a lot to do, so at least they're building these walls pretty quickly. But I do need place to put my coal power plants. I usually put it right under the base. And yeah, this layout's a real pain in the neck. That guy's gonna end up drowning. Alright, well since I can, I'm gonna go ahead and make an electric grill up here. Actually going to connect these together so we have plenty of power. Yoink. What is causing all the carbon dioxide? Well, the breathing, of course. Flood the ship. My dupes do. As they breathe oxygen, you know, they export carbon dioxide. Or, I mean, exhale. So, yeah, it's something you eventually have to deal with because all the damn dupes and all their breathing that they tend to do. It's a very realistic little kind of simulator. Alright, we've got... Oh, okay. We've got this, so I am probably going to go ahead and kill one of these hatches. Patriarchy is causing it. Did I just hear one of your workers die? Oh, no. They tend to make funny noises. Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. They tend to make silly noises. They cheer whenever you finish research, and they yell for weird reasons. I don't know. But no, there would be, see where it says food shortage and it's in red? That would be like, you know, you just had a dupe die. Ah. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of this hatch. Attack! See, he just turns into meat. Now, I'm not going to eat that. In fact, I'm not going to eat this either if I run into meal lice. Or this, because that can all be cooked. You need plants. Well, I haven't gotten around to that yet. Haven't gotten around to plants yet, but I will. I'm gonna make a microbe musher. You know what I realized after playing this several times? The microbe musher you use to make mush bars. But I figured out the way they make mush bars, they bring water and dirt to the microbe musher. So mush bars are just mud. They're basically mud pies, but somehow have calories. Alright, did he cook? Wait. What happened to that meat? Oh yeah, he did. How do I still have a food shortage? Okay, I guess I better make some mush bars. Boy, they ate that stuff fast. Alright, we're gonna make... Let's do like 10 mush bars. Pause the research for now so I can deal with the food shortage. But, alright. And then I'm going to actually say don't eat the mush bars. Because again, so here, if you notice at the barbecue, you put in 3,200 calories of meat, you get out 4,000 calories of barbecue somehow. And with the mushed fries, you actually, you put in 800 and you get out a little bit more than 1,000. So we're going to cook the mush bars before we eat them. Just a few more calories. You like the video? Wait, they're dirt mud pies, but they're edible? I'm starting to learn to not question this game sometimes. Yeah. What video is that, Hunter? Yeah, I've also got some muckers up here that I can do too. Let's go dig those out. A lot of digging and scrounging for food early on in the game. I didn't say not to eat these, right? Okay, this person needs to... I've got the wrong person doing this. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, good. That's one. And as if the only person who can actually use the grill is doing something else. But you can't use the grill. Take these out. That's more food. Oh, you liked it. Oh, I gotcha. You hit the like button. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, thank you. I didn't follow. Yeah, thanks. If anyone else on YouTube, Elric or Nella, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. I'm a little slow today. Oh, I got an achievement. Have a duplicant eat any cooked meal prepared in an electric grill or a gas range. Those don't do anything. I always hit like. Yeah, I know you do. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm going to move that over because I think I'm ready for that. Okay, so I'm going to move... Thanks, Nella. I'm going to move my pitcher pump over to here. It's a little bit underwater, but that's alright. I think I am going to flood this area because it's going to drive me nuts. So, let's just do that. Then I can pick up some of this food, too. Oh, I forgot to set the priority. So yeah, the downside to the outhouses is they have to be emptied every once in a while. Just want to make sure they get emptied before they're all out of order. Oh, and I like to set a priority of 6 for these guys. These should have 7 each. Yeah, that's good. Oh, this should have 7. Alright, just a few things that I tend to do as a matter of course. Ooh, look at all these hatchling eggs. Those are going to be useful. Let's do that. We'll not do a pipsqueak right now. You do have electricity. Yeah. Right now I just have the manual generators. But yeah, they're powering these batteries. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to have my guys running. Check out my new video on my channel. Absolutely, Hunter. Yeah, no problem. And we'll check it out after this. Is it this game or a different one? Hopefully they'll pick up that food. What are they doing? Alright, so the meal lice, I like to turn into lice loaf. Yeah, no worries, man. And I guess we'll go ahead and dig the rest of these up since they're all flooded anyway. Oh, the automatically kind of... Yeah, poor little plants. Alright, we're moving this water over. Moving it over. On this game. Oh, cool. Very nice. Yeah, even though I've played this several times, I'm probably a bit of a noob, so... I don't know if this is the best way to move water over, but the way I tend to do it. Hunter has sauce, you stole Marsupial's face. Did you? Well, that's cool. Actually, do I have this up right now? What is that? You're so much better than me at it. Well, alright. If you say so. I still need to deal with all this. Look at this. Okay, yeah, that's a problem. Alright, I'm going to start digging from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And dig that. Well, I don't know about that, but... I've gotten to space. So that's something, I guess. Alright, this is kind of a mess now. Let me get rid of that. Alright. So what I like to do... Okay, yeah, unfortunately, I kind of almost wish I had started over because I don't like the layout of this world, but that's alright. We'll just keep going. I like to make a couple of basins, so I'm going to need sort of an area to generally hold all my water, and then I'm going to need an area near it to hold all the polluted water. And then you can have machines that will convert polluted water to clean water, and it's very helpful to have them quite close by each other. But in the meantime, I do need to go ahead and start to figure out what to do with all this carbon dioxide. That is going to become a problem. Great, now even Lucky Charms has unicorn marshmallows in it. They already have a unicorn cereal with marshmallows. Why Lucky Charms? What's the unicorn cereal with marshmallows? Not aware of that. Okay, so I'm actually going to... Okay, that'll... Uh-oh, crap. What the hell? What the hell, dude? He can't get out of there? Don't tell me I'm going to have a dupe die right now. Which one is the builder? Ren. Move it, buddy. Got a friend that's about to die. Oh, phew. Wow, that was hard. That was really close. How did he end up almost suffocating? That was ridiculous. Whew. No, I'm not the creator of the game. That would be awesome. Wow, I've never had a guy like almost die that early on. That was really crazy. Whew. It scared me. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'd just make a new one. But yeah, I definitely wish I was, because I know it's very popular. I'm sure it makes a lot of money. Let's see, while I'm thinking about it, do I need an egg cracker, whatever they're called? I keep seeing it at my local grocery store, and no, it doesn't sell. Interesting. Whew. Don't get yourselves into that kind of trouble, guys. That's why I need to take care of this carbon dioxide, because they're going to seriously start having problems. Let's see. I don't think I need to build quite as big a wall at this point. As you get the water a little bit lower. Oh, I got a skill point. Harold. Magnificent bastard. Do some field research. going on this area. You're fast at deconstructing. There we go. Alright, research complete. Missing a research station. Alright, so I guess I need to start thinking about that. Let's go ahead and build a supercomputer. Oops. Oh. Oh good, he got out. From 2017 to now, Kellogg's and other cereal companies made a bunch of weird flavored cereal. One was even Sour Patch Kids flavor. Yeah, things got crazy, but most of those weird flavors are gone now. Interesting. Alright, let's sweep this up. Lock this up, I should say. Okay, finally, we can do this. Alright. Yay, no more water where I didn't want it. Still need to move it farther over so I can put my power plants there. New printables. Alright, do I want another person? I've got 5. I guess... Yeah, I guess I better get someone who's going to do my ranching. Although I'm running out of food. No, that's fine. Alright, so rancher. Again, I usually tend to stick with digging and building as sort of the primary. But yeah, we're going to do ranching. That's fine. Wait a minute, let me look at my schedule. Okay, we've got a couple people. I'm going to set a couple people on schedule 2. Alright, I need a night owl. So we'll do that. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, certain people, if they have certain traits, work better at night or work better in the morning. So we're going to do that. Running out of food again. Have enough? Okay. There's a meal lice right there and a muckroot. Climb up there and get those. That should be enough food, maybe? Oh, supercomputer, almost forgot. Let's do... Need a supercomputer. That's for the advanced research. Blink. Oh, I can get rid of this. Wire. Yeah, I tend to try and keep my keep my wires all, you know, nice and neat. Wow, so open up this big area, but it's still filling up. Carbon dioxide, that's not good. And I keep trying to drown hatches. Not on purpose. Prepare breakfast and coffee if you allow. Okay. Sounds good to me. Alright, so as I move this over, I am going to start to build my little power plant over here. Hopefully. Besides from your workers just breathing, what is making the carbon? That's it. I swear, that's it. That's the only thing. I know, it seems like a lot, but yeah, they're constantly exhaling. Let's see here. Let's go to the super hard digging. Other things that you run across, I mean, maybe the hatches? Do the hatches exhale carbon dioxide? They probably do. I mean, you can look. Let's see here. No, they dig under here. I don't think they do, actually. So they excrete coal. Wow. They're not really doing anything else. Yeah, they actually apparently don't breathe. But if you look at one of the dupes, you'll see, okay, so he's got his stats. Body temperature, etc., etc. Let's see here. It's 30 kilograms. Where is it? Somewhere. I thought they usually... Did I miss it? Breath. I thought it actually sometimes says exactly... Oh, here, very top. So he's inhaling, you know, this many grams per second of oxygen, exhaling basically 1.5 grams of carbon dioxide every second. So, yeah, that's it, really. They need to learn to control their breathing. Yeah, no, I'll deal with it. There are machines. There is something that I could do, but it's kind of messy, and I ended up not. I typically don't do it. You can use these algae terrariums to produce oxygen and remove carbon dioxide, but I find they're more trouble than worth. So I stick in the early period. I stick with the oxygen diffusers. I got something new. Ah. About an entire branch of the skill tree. Cool. Yeah, I stick with the oxygen diffusers, and then I create a carbon skimmer, which works great. It eats up the oxygen really, really quickly. So. Oh, I'm out of water. I forgot to build another. Pitcher. Yeah, it does build up pretty quickly if you're not doing something about it. I will do something about it momentarily. Problem is these things take water too. Let's see here. Yeah, so as soon as I do this, I can get a carbon skimmer. I usually try to just get to that point of the research tree as quickly as possible. Carbon skimmer. Problem with the algae terrariums is they create polluted oxygen, and that's not great. Then you have to deal with polluted oxygen. Oh, food shortage. Thank you. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm totally out of food. I wasn't even paying attention. Ah, they're gonna starve. That's not good. Is there any other... I don't want to kill them because I need them for the coal. There must be other... Oops. Ah. I clicked off the game. There's more food over here. I'm just gonna... Yeah, let's hope that they make that quickly. Thanks. It is what happens when I've like I said, I've never played this game with an audience, so I'm kind of distracted. But that's fine. I gotta get used to it. If I have to, I can kill a hatch. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Here's the other thing. I'm going to go ahead and make a coal generator. And a couple of larger batteries. And connect that to the power grid so that my guys don't have to be constantly exercising. Yeah, I didn't even notice, but yeah, totally out. Totally no calories left. Oh wait, this is the calorie. Oh, I was very close to it. I got a light loaf. Yuck. Actually, what is in here? Water, dirt. Yeah, see, this is all. They make the mush bars out of just water and dirt. Got. Kind of disgusting. Very, you can watch when they eat. They don't like it very much either. Oh, research complete. Cool. Critter next. At least it's food. Yeah, watch them eat. Here, I'll slow it down. Like when they finish. It's apparently not too tasty. Oh, they didn't do it. Huh. Sometimes they're like, ah, like they rub their tongue. Like it must be disgusting. Oh, they didn't do it. Huh. Guess they were too busy. Sometimes you can tell their disgust. Need to build another room. Another food shortage. I guess I better make a few more the next day. Alright, come on guys. Yeah, early on, since I have so few dupes, things like making food kind of tends to eat up all their time. No pun intended. So the other thing that I need to do to get rid of all this carbon dioxide is make a place to hold the polluted water that will also create. Because the carbon skimmer uses water to take the carbon dioxide out. They learn to tolerate the taste. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm doing here, so I'm turning the mush bars into mush fries. So I guess that's a little bit tastier, maybe? If you look at the consumables, you can see like a standard mush bar gives you a morale of -1, whereas the mush fry doesn't affect your morale. So barbecue, on the other hand, is morale +8. So that's good. Actually, what was the... Everything got pushed over. Oh, the lights stuff. Yeah, there's it's still kind of, it's not exactly in beta, but there are some bugs. Ooh. New printables. Okay. Ooh, omelets. Yeah, let's get the omelets. That way I don't have to make any more. Oh. These guys are done. Get rid of these. Set this to 40 as well. That. Once I start building the bigger batteries, I don't really need the small ones. So that frees them up. They don't have to run on those wheels, on those hamster wheels. Barbecue moo? Nope, not questioning it. Barbecue hatch. actually want to move this over one. I'll have it all laid out exactly the way I want eventually. So I'm actually going to deconstruct that there. Actually, yeah, that's right. Put it here. So put this here. Man, that day went quickly. One more wall. Hopefully the water won't go over. Yeah, that should be good. Oh wow, those are full already? Jeez. Probably disable this. Eventually get automation so you can tell it to not keep going once your batteries are full. Unrefrigerated food. Oh, insufficient oxygen. Okay, that's the problem. Let's make another one of these. There's a new horror video game where you're being chased by a zombie Michael Jackson, and yes, he says hee hee. It's cute. Build this out a bit. Let's see here. Crabs are good, but when I found how they are cooked, I decided to never eat them again. How are they cooked? Alive? I'm guessing you found out they're cooked alive. Ah, the water didn't go over the wall. That's right. We'll just mop that up. Yeah, lobsters too, by the way. But you know, they have brains about the same size as cockroaches, so it's not like, you know, it's not like they know what's going on. Lobsters are cooked alive and they're tasty, yeah. And if they do it right, they tend to die, like, literally within seconds. Tried to get you to join Lenin Street. Oh, hey, Elron. Lenin Street? I'm sorry about that. I was probably asleep. I was on the Hard Bastard stream, and yeah, I fell asleep about halfway through. So, sorry about that. But hey, good to see you. Let's turn this back on. Get some more research going. So I'm gonna need light. Light actually helps. Technically, they're in complete darkness. Well, except for this area. So it's showing the lit areas and the unlit areas. YouTube has no messages and Twitter ban. Oh no, Twitter didn't ban me. I deactivated my account at the moment. So brain like cockroach you've just made. Okay. Hey, by the way. Hey, Elron, if you look on my YouTube channel, if you look at the About page, there's an email address. You can always email me. And if I'm awake, I'll typically see that. So feel free to do that. I was saying I have no comms. What does that mean? You have no way to contact me? But yeah, feel free to email me at that email address. And I'll be turning on Twitter again eventually. I'm taking a break. Oh, I can't make an eating area. Yeah, it's just deactivated. I wasn't banned. Yeah, some people have asked, like, whoa, what happened to Twitter? I'm like, oh, I'm just taking a break. I probably should turn it on and just try to ignore it, but yeah, it was making me angry. I only see Twitter and Twitch. Really? That's interesting. thought I put my email address. About. It says under details for business inquiries. Does that not show for everyone? Yeah, let me know if you see under details. FB got me last night with home landing. What? Oh, Facebook? That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, I've only run into trouble with Twitter one time, and it was so stupid. It was for a really old tweet that somebody dug up. It was like, ran afoul moral stuff over climate change, yet said bathrooms weren't sacred. Okay. Yeah. Real consistent, right? That I usually avoided. Yeah, the only time I had trouble with Twitter was when somebody dug up a very old tweet that ran afoul of new rules that they put in place months after I made the tweet. So it was, those misgendering rules. And I'm like, okay, well, that wasn't a rule when I made that tweet, so I didn't care. I just deleted it, but still, it was bullshit. Alright, I do need to deal with this carbon dioxide, but I can't do anything. Okay, wait. Let me take this out some more. And said, how are you going to protect the Earth's ecosystem when you won't fight for the most local ecosystem that is the... Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, those are completely related, aren't they? That makes perfect sense. And Facebook banned you because you argued with the person? I am going to... Because I've got no place to put the freaking... Bathrooms are not important in the grand scheme. Sounded like some pusswhack gave them an inch. Yeah. Yeah, ridiculous stuff. Oh, you weren't banned? Oh, okay, cool. I gotta find a place to put my polluted water. I guess I'll put it up above for now. I don't like that, but got no other choice right now. Let me see. So put it right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just trying to figure out how deep I want to make it. 4, 5. Do that and make it. Well, maybe this is how it'll be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's usually how far I go. Twitter tried to do that to me. I spammed the duck out of botisisn't. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Oh, but, Zuckerberg said that he's all in favor of free speech. It's very important. Don't you believe him? Doesn't he always tell the truth? If that makes sense. Notification button, so I don't see what comes up and get distracted. Yeah. New printables. Let's see. I need a doctor. So we're going to do a doctor. And he can be my artist as well for decorating, doctoring, and we'll just do building. Digging, I mean. We'll give him the, what is it? Caregiver, positive trait, decorating, doctoring, building. If that makes sense. Social media, one of mankind's greatest achievements, yet it makes everyone's life hell if someone even sneezes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, I just had to turn mine off. It was really super distracting to me, so I just had to get rid of it for, you know, a few weeks. I'll concentrate on work and more important things. It meant that apps always open up with what's new and trending instead of your notifications area or message area, which is what I'm interested in usually. I spam the button of where I want to go before it loads home so I don't see something I can't let go. Yeah. Just avoid commenting. Yeah. Challenge. Same, I avoid commenting. Yeah. Yeah, I was having trouble doing that. I was having trouble being disciplined enough to not comment on things that I thought were stupid. And it was just making me angry and upset. So I just needed a break. I'm actually going to move this up here. Research station. Put a light in between. Put a light over here. Power them up. I literally use Facebook for messaging and Twitter for notifications for people like you and HB that won't show on YouTube sometimes. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that my video notifications obviously are not going out on Twitter. So maybe I'll reactivate it tonight and just do my best to ignore it for the next week or so. I was probably going to reactivate it in a week anyway. Wasn't created with the temperament to let things go. Work on it still. Yeah, I guess I wasn't either. That's the problem. That's the problem. And I've got, you know, I won't say who it was, but, you know, I've had basically people claiming to have been harassed, you know, adults. And I'm like, okay, you're an adult. You can't be harassed on the internet. Come on, just turn the computer off. How hard is that? And they're like, oh, well, you know, and I started making fun of them. And then, well, you're harassing me for harassing the person who was harassing me before. I'm like, what are you talking about? Get a life, dude. It's like, God. This endless cycle of you're harassing me, so I'm going to harass you, and then if you harass me back, then you're doing more harassing, the harassing, and harassing. Jesus. The new age of being disingenuous to be edgy. I always feel like I need to blast someone, even if just to show bystanders the person commenting is dumb for their own sake. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes I would do that too. I'd basically have arguments with people knowing full well that they're never going to agree with me, but basically what I'm doing is just showing other people how stupid they are. Hey, Sniper X Ball on Twitch, how's it going? Have to work on being a peace and trusting. Those people seeing will know it's retarded without me calling it out. Yeah, yeah. Yep. It's hard. It's hard, alright. Alright, so this is going to be my area for polluted water. So, still haven't dealt with all this carbon dioxide, so that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to create a carbon skimmer. And we're going to put it right there. We know that they don't post to stand for anything like you just said, so it's always in vain. Yeah. Yeah, or, you know, they're never going to agree with you, no matter what, even if your argument is utterly infallible. Use granite. So it's like, Alright. Then I'm just going to point out how dumb you are and, you know, let the argument stand for itself. Yeah, put this here. Oh, plumbing. I guess I need to set a research focus. We are going to research agriculture because I need a refrigerator. Wait, did I look in the wrong place? I was looking at the wrong place. I was trying to build mess tables for them to eat in a mess hall. I think I was looking in the wrong menu. Put that right there. They argue for the sake of arguing. Yeah, and I tell you, every single argument, every single one, just without fail, and I could tell, you know, at the beginning, like when it just started, I was like, okay, I know how this is going to end. It always ends the same. It's going to be basically me giving up and muting the conversation because they're never going to listen to reason, ever, 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 ever. It just ends up just me being frustrated and just being like, all right, screw it. You're never going to listen to reason, so I'm muting the conversation now. And that's how it always ends. Like, why does it always have to end that way? Because they never... Like, how hard it would be to be like, oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about it that way, and alright, yeah, well, okay, I can see your point, or something like that. Apparently impossible. Apparently. So, I'm just going to come here and terraform a planet instead of arguing with them. Building my pipe system. Now it shows that I oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I didn't get a message. I didn't get a notification. Oh my gosh, Sniper Ball. Thank you so much. I apologize sincerely. I don't know why it didn't beep in my ear, but it usually does. Thank you so much for the bits. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you cheered. Oh, you followed. Okay, so that's weird. The follow came up and the cheer didn't. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, sincerely apologize. I totally didn't hear that. That's so strange. Usually it does. Yeah, you're awesome, man. Or whatever the case may be. Thank you. I wasn't watching the congrats. Yay, I'm #1. About being a thorn in the side to feel confident and different, the only consistent position they have is to be the opposite. Yeah. I think you may actually be the first person who's ever given me bits on Twitch, so thank you very, very much. Definitely appreciate that. Possibly. If not, it's been a long, long time. Thanks. Oh my gosh, I heard a... Wow, I heard a dog, like... Is it a dog? Okay, it's just barking. I thought I heard a dog, like, crying. It sounded awful. But I guess it's just barking. Alright guys, finish your plumbing here. I need to get rid of this carbon dioxide. Didn't say it again. Oh! Well, damn. Thank you. Let me check something. Yeah. Well, thank you very much again. You don't have to keep doing that, but I appreciate it. Let me check something real quick. Did it come up on the screen? That is very odd. Did I get rid of... I didn't mean to do that. I think I might have... Hold on. My alert box is up. I logged into Twitter. I saw Onisian's face and logged out immediately. I don't know who that is. Yeah, one moment. Why is this not working? That's a concern. One moment. Definitely want to make sure that's working. Super chats are. I wonder if... That was just a test. Well, that works, but it should have... Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Well, this is actually kind of a good time to take a break, guys. So I'm going to take like a 5-minute break anyway to go get something to drink. Oh well, thanks. I appreciate you stopping by, and thanks for the biddies. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna fix this while I take just a 5-minute break to grab a drink, and I'll be back in 5. So thanks, guys. I'll be right back. coming back. Let's see. All right. Let's get rid of that. All right. All right, check this out. I think I must have had, I don't know what happened there. I had to completely replace that widget. Let's see here. Let's see if that works. That's a donation. Let me see if this does anything different. Does that do anything? That's all it's showing. Well, it should work anyway. Hopefully. Alert settings. Oh, maybe. Let me change this. It might have been set to a minimum of 100. That's probably it. I've set it to min amount to show. Set it to 1. All right. Allow Twitch emojis, I guess. Well, that would be cool. Text to speech. Oh, it's not letting me turn those on. All right. Well, anyway. Oh. Why is it resetting? Well, hopefully it'll work. I don't know how to test. Let me see here. Oh, I should have run an ad. I can run ads now while I'm taking a break. Huh. I wonder if it's possible to test. Well, I'll just have to hope that worked, and hopefully quick actions. All right. Oh wait, maybe I can add a. Raid. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Yeah, Twitch added some interesting new features. Anyway, let's go. So, sorry, yeah, I missed a bunch of stuff. Alright, I won't go back and read all that, but you guys seem to have been entertaining yourselves. So, hopefully we're back in business. Still moving this water over. Too much water. Wait, is that? Oh, I need another ladder. Come on, guys, build faster. 9-hour Cecil stream. He was restarting this video all the time. Oh, man. Is that going? Oh, no, they're still not done yet. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're in business. Alright, that carbon dioxide should be disappearing shortly. What do we have here? Printables. What am I up to? 7 people? For my 8th person, won't be my last, but what am I missing? Oh, I forgot to give that person a. Okay, we've got crop tending. This is going to be my electrical engineer, which I will need later. This is going to be my doctor. I think I'm going to need another cook. Eventually, I like to have 4 cooks, actually. So, okay. Let's do another cook. Digging, building, and cooking. Schedule here. Put this person on schedule 2. This person on schedule 3. Alright, we've got people separated out. I guess I'll do... Okay, I've got a cook who's an early bird, so let's do a cook that's a night owl. There we go. Camille, whatever. Okay, she didn't show up there. Pig Venus? Oh, there she is. Schedule 3. Alright. I need to give her that cooking skill. PST Pussy Sheet TDs. Okay. Very good. These guys have run out of things to do. Keep moving the water over. Let's see here. Eventually, actually, I need to build this up more. Is there still a guy with hypothermia? Yeah. Alright, that red part should start going down pretty soon. Let's do... well, I think I'm in pretty good shape. I think I'm going to do some brute force refinement. We're going to need that for better electrical wires. Readjust stuff later for now. I want to build my water basin, but starting at this point here. At least you don't have to move everything over like this. But at least I got the water away from this area. Come on, carbon skimmer. So that's using 300 grams per second, so that's, I mean, that's enough for... That's plenty. That's enough for about 200 duplicates. Oh, see ya, Nella. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Next time I'll do more Dragon Quest, probably. Have a good night. I got some pizza. I'm in it for the long haul here, folks. So. I'm gonna be playing this game until I get to space. So I'm sure people will come in and out during that time. Oh, so anyway, what I meant to do was make mess tables so they can eat in one place. And a water cooler that they can hang out near. Oh, there's food shortage, sorry. Sorry guys, didn't notice that. More mush bars. Yes, I brought over some pizza. Yum. Cold pizza. I'll mute while I chew. It was Pizza Hut from just earlier today, actually. It's like, what day is today? Yeah, it was Pizza Hut, but I always say I ordered a whole pizza. Didn't eat the whole thing, so it was in my fridge. I forgot that I got the research so that I could build a refrigerator so that my food lasts longer. Food in game. Refrigerator actually decreases the temperature, which makes sense. Food makes it last virtually forever. I don't know if I've ever, like in a couple of hundred cycles, seen food that's refrigerated actually go stale, or go bad. I guess once it gets down to 0%. I don't know how long. I don't know how long it lasts, but it lasts a much longer time in the refrigerator. Man, I need to make more. Yep, I made a couple lamps. So they're actually working in the light. It's very helpful. Although I always kill the damn shine bugs. Because if the shine bugs get into your barracks, they wake them up at night. Which is a pain. Makes them very cranky in the morning. Shine bugs are constantly waking them up. So I kill shine bugs. I don't know if, I guess shine bugs can be, collected and used as a sort of a free source of light, but I tend to kill them. But yeah, I was, like, when I first noticed that, they're just like sitting there sleeping, and then they just like started to wake up like in the middle of the night. You'd be like, ah, and then like the next day they were, working at decreased whatever capacity. What the hell happened? I was like, oh, the damn shine bug keeps waking them up. So, ever after that, I tend to kill the shine freeze. See, there's stuff like that that I don't fully, I don't know. Like I said, there could be a very good, legitimate use for shine bugs. I just haven't found it yet. Probably drive people crazy not knowing what time of day it is because underground. Yeah. I'm sure. Oh, that reminds me. I need to make an egg cracker, which doesn't require electricity or light, actually. See, look at this. Oh, I wasn't paying attention now. Practically, well, I wish this would move over faster, but yeah. Yeah, that pretty much takes care of all of the carbon dioxide problems. Oh, another portable. Alright, so I only have 8 beds right now, so I'm going to stick with other stuff. Come on, guys, what are we doing? Not building. Come on. Man, got a lot of other tasks to do, apparently. Oh, I also want to set this to left only. So this is the way I usually do it. I have the bathroom and then I have these composts, and I have them so that the dupes can only go that way, so that if they do either of these tasks, they have to wash their hands. That way they tend to not get food poisoning, which makes them sad when they get food poisoning. Very, very sad. Okay, finally, I got my basin exactly where I want it. I can build out the floor. Damn, that took forever. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. It's huge right now. Yeah, so it's kind of odd. I don't usually put the polluted water above or below the clean water. I usually put them side by side, but yeah, we'll see how this works out. Could be fine. They're researching something. Okay, yeah. Alright, so basically going to build it exactly the same dimensions as this. Man, some sneezing over there. Oops. Oh, goodness. Have this. Oh, that works out. Okay, cool. All right. I think I'm just going to get rid of this. It's kind of in the way. I don't really need it. Oxalate gives you a little extra oxygen, but I don't need it right now. All right. What else are we dealing with? We've got some polluted areas over here. We've got this big old glacier. Here, let's look at the temperatures. Oh, wow. That's making it really cold down here. I didn't even think to look at that. Are there places that are just instant death? Well, I've never tried it, but if you dig down far enough, you do run into magma, which tends to be like somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000 degrees. I'm guessing if you went down and you told your guys to go touch that, they would pretty much die instantly. If you... it's right below the oil, so typically at the very bottom is magma. Above that you'll find the oil biome. And the oil tends to be very hot, but it's usually closer to like, you know, between 150 and 200 degrees, which also will scald you to death if you, or scald the guys to death if you know, let them go down there. So usually I create an atmo suits, which protects them. And theoretically can also protect them from magma for a while. You know, like maybe a minute or so. But I've never tried having them go touch magma without a suit. But I'm guessing that would be instant death, or close to it. So anyway, yeah, here's the temperature overlay. So yeah, it's actually good to figure out where I'm gonna put my farm, because the farm tends to be the first stuff that I tend to grow tends to need a little bit of a cooler area. This might be too cold though. I think that's too cold. This area is pretty good. Let's do it right here. We'll do a farm. Wait, so if you dig to a point where magma and the oil mix, would it just explode? Sort of. Come to think of it, there's really no flames in this game. Like, nothing can catch on fire. But, yeah, what happens... So what typically you have magma, and then you have what's called abyssalite, which is sort of an insulator. So... in fact, maybe it's around here. Typically, yeah, so it's this weird stuff, abyssalite. So it tends to be around the different biomes, and it prevents temperatures from sort of leaking from one to the other. So yeah, the abyssalite keeps them from touching. But if you dig through that and the magma touches the oil, basically the oil gets converted. Once it heats up, it gets converted into petroleum, which is theoretically good, and also something called sour gas, which is basically toxic. So, and kind of useless. Like, you have to take the sour gas and cool it down to turn it into natural gas, which then you can use. You can't really do anything with the sour gas. But yeah, it will actually react and essentially turn the oil into petroleum and that weird gas. So, it can be sort of an easy way to make petroleum, I guess, but there's better ways. So, and I've seen people, like I've watched videos where people were just experimenting with it and saying, okay, I'm going to take this gigantic pocket of oil and then dig into the magma below and see what happens. And the sour gas just like fills up their entire base. It's just like so fast, and essentially like blows all the oxygen out. It's crazy. Plus, it's extremely hot. Oh, you know what I can do? I can actually set this to harvest automatically. There we go. Some free food down here. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to make the farm right here below this water. But let me see how far down. I guess I want to make this that deep. Okay, so what I'm going to do... no, that's not right. I need to finish filling up the bottom of my water tank here. Which, by the way, if you noticed, I put the liquid pump at exactly the point that I wanted it. So I wouldn't have to move it after I pushed the water back up. That was intentional. But yeah, a lot of interesting things can happen when you get down to the magma. One thing, and my last base that I made, I had some water that fell down into the oil biome, and it was just on top of the oil, and it all just turned into steam, and the entire area just filled with steam because the entire, the oil was, above 200 degrees. It was like 250 degrees, and so it just completely converted all the water to steam. So those ones that I dug out here, those were the muck roots. These are the bristle blossoms. Those are the ones I'm about to farm, actually. Okay, that's bristle blossom. This is mealwood. Also gives you food. It gives you that lice, that meal lice, which you can turn into lice loaf. But I tend to skip that. That's kind of like one step above a mush bar, but really not that good. I usually skip that and go right to the bristle blossoms, and those you can actually turn into much better food. These are just decoration, which you can put in your base, other places. So, was the steam toxic? Well, yeah, basically you can't breathe it. So plus it's extremely hot. So basically the air was like 210 degrees. Number one, plus yeah, it's unbreathable. So luckily, down in the oil biome, I had them all putting on Atmos suits anyway, so it didn't kill them or anything. But yeah, if the steam had gotten up into the base, it would, well, it would have cooled off by then anyway. But yeah, theoretically, if they had touched the steam um, without having Atmos suits, they would have A, started suffocating, and B, started dying from the heat. So yeah. Theoretically bad, but it wasn't a big deal because, yeah, they all had Atmos suits. And what I was able to do, there's a utility. It's actually a mod. It's not built into the game, but I had a utility to cool down the oil a bit. So I used that to cool the area down so that it would stop making the steam. So it would burn your lungs if you breathe in. Yeah, I guess. I mean, luckily they hold their breath, but they do get burned. They do get burned, that's for sure. Okay. Door. Some airflow tiles. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build some hydroponic farm tiles. Womp. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. That's going to be my farm. I need to build more tiles here, actually. The water doesn't overflow. So you have to have those doors there to make a room. You have to, like a farming room has to have certain features. But I usually just open up the doors so that they don't spend any time opening them and closing them every time they walk in and out of the room. So, why is that water? New printables. I could get... Oh, no, Mirth Leaf. I'll find more of those. Let's do a pipsqueak and kill it. That animal actually has a specific usage that I'm not going to really use it for. I'm just going to use it for meat right now. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, which is the oldest? Okay, 74. Yeah, let's get rid of that guy. They only live to 100, and since I've got those eggs, I can actually make more. 62, that's pretty old. Yeah. Let's make some more meat. That way I don't have to worry about food for a while. Research that. Okay, so we got our farm going. Did you just eat a cute little cat? I don't know. Was it a cat or a dog? It was either a cat or a dog. I don't know which. Ah, he's a pain in the ass. Those guys actually, like, they dig stuff out of your storage, which is a real pain, actually. Like, he would start going through here and, like, throwing stuff out of my storage bin. They have a purpose, but it's not particularly useful to me. They actually they find seeds, like if these were all dug up, they actually replant them for you, but I haven't particularly found a great use for that. I tend to, once I've dug something up, I tend to leave it, leave it dug up. Or put it in a farm like this. So we are going to plant, here they are, blossom seeds. And then I'll copy that to these. And I'm going to put a couple of airflow tiles. And I'm going to do more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will make a maximum size farm. That worked out. Okay, so they're not growing for a couple of reasons. Number one, oh, how did this shine bug get, how is that bug drowning? You can fly, just fly up, dummy. Alright, so then what we're going to do is create a farm station. Nintendo Land is looking awesome. Hopefully the one coming to California won't be terrible. That would be cool. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Alright, so hydroponic farms need to be watered automatically using piping. So that's what I'm going to do. And this particular plant needs light. So put in a couple of ceiling lights. Just the right place. Oh shoot, I screwed that up. I think I made that too big. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did. I made it too big. To move that over. Deconstruct that. Cancel that. Just a bit too big. There. Okay. Farm. And farm station goes right there. And we've got skill waiting. So Gossman, you're going to learn how to dig. You are going to learn improved farming. And Nicola, bedside manor. Fortunately, California won't be getting the Yoshi ride because Life of Pets is a substitute for it. I don't know why, but hopefully it will have 2 rides. Interesting. That's cool. Oh, good, that oxalate is cool. Man, the research is going by so fast. There we go. Alright, so let me put more light. Oops. Here. There and there should do the trick. Some wire. Do it from here. Yeah, it's gonna get annoying having the water right there. Oh well. Maybe I'll build a new one here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing ultimately. Because that is just not gonna work for me, having the water right there. Alright, let's copy that. Yoink. The Jungle Cruise ride is getting a movie. Hopefully it won't change the ride at Disney. It probably will. tends to be, because I remember like Pirates of the Caribbean, the ride like totally changed after the movie. Well, I mean not totally, but they definitely added some elements from the movie. Just a definite, I think they put like Jack Sparrow in. I'm gonna put some airflow tiles here. And here, actually. Make sure there's still air flowing up and down, but at least complete the floors here. I'm hearing... I swear, I keep hearing some weird noises around here. Somebody's in my house making weird noises. Elric, are you in California? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Took away the best 7 in the ride to auction since because... Oh. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but are you referring to like there was a part... Oh, the best scene in the ride. Yeah. Were they auctioning off women? Was that what was happening? I remember. Yeah, that and like, wasn't there a scene where there was like a man? What the hell? Something's making weird noises. Wasn't there a scene where there was like a guy? Okay, this is driving me nuts. Is it my chair? I swear that every time I start talking, I hear like clicking sounds. Well, maybe it's this. It's my hand touching the... I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, wasn't there like a guy chasing a woman around a barrel or something too? I thought they got rid of that. Let's do the medicine. Talking about doing you know what to a woman. Yeah, they took that out a long time ago. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, I've got light. Oh, cool, my farm is up and running. So the one thing you need for a farm is fertilizer, and I don't have very much of it. 600 kilograms is not much. Oh, and I've got a food shortage. Alright, hopefully this will be one of the last times that I have to do more mush bars, because... Oh, look, I can make bristleberries. So basically, yeah, you get these bristleberries, which I've turned off so they won't be eating those when they get them, and gristleberries will show up here, and I think gristleberries have a +1 or +4. I don't know. One or the other. And then actually once you get the more advanced cooking, you can turn them into unpermitted food. Oh yeah. You can turn them into stuffed berries, which are very good. Stuffed berries are +12. Wow, we've got a real food shortage going on here. Oh, I need to make more beds. Oh, shine. Yet another thing I'm just going to print and immediately kill. You know what I need to do? Set my attacking priority higher. Alright, we're going to make more beds. We're going to print more dupes. I usually have about 16. The infamous "we want the redhead" line is gone and replaced with "we want the rum" because movie references. Yeah, yeah. Oh well, gotta get with the times, I guess. I guess it's inevitable. Alright, well, should I think I'm gonna dig through that polluted water so I can move it up to there, basically sweep it up. Wow, so look at that. There's just a little bit of carbon dioxide there. It's going to start pooling down here. It's heavier than the oxygen. So I'm going to have to move this. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'll wait a minute. Redhead was made into a pirate for no reason and not even a backstory, just because. Yeah. I only ever went to Disney World because I used to live in the southeast. So I've actually never been to Disneyland. But, yeah. I know they made a lot of changes. Alright, that electrical engineering is going to come in handy momentarily. So, one thing I did was research this rock crusher. I'm going to build it right here. And also get rid of that ladder. Use this ladder instead. I've got enough beds for 16 guys, so I can start printing more now. Yay. So priorities menu is very useful. I do tend to set these guys. Cooking becomes extremely important, obviously, when you start to make your own food. So I'm going to set the cooking priority for those guys high. And eventually I'm going to make another electric grill and go from there. As you get more dupes, you obviously have to cook faster and faster. Oh, good. They broke through, so let's do this. Food shortage again? God damn. I'm gonna have to kill another hatch. Who's the oldest? The oldest ones go first. What? Wait. What got damaged here? Oh, shoot. The water is starting to freeze. God damn, it's too cold here. Let me sweep that up. Make sure it gets swept up before this hatch will actually eat the meat if I don't sweep it up fast enough. Yeah, that's not good. The water's freezing. I'm gonna have to either, well, shoot. I'm gonna have to insulate that pipe. Either that or research a heater so I can warm up that area. Although I'm surprised this isn't warming things up a bit. Here's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to move this. Hey Cherry, how's it going? Trying to sleep, switch to playing Zelda. Zelda? Which Zelda? I've finished all the Zeldas. I'm playing Oxygen Not Included. The water is freezing. How's it going, Cherry? Yeah, so see, look, if I look at the temperature, see this whole area? I've got this is a glacier. This is all just ice right here. So if you look at this area, This part is really cold. If you look at the, see, it's 36 degrees. So I'm pumping water over to this carbon skimmer, and it froze in the pipe and broke the pipe when it was showing like a red. I guess they repaired it, but when it showed a little red thing, it was because the water froze and broke the pipe. I only want you playing Zelda. Well, you missed all my Dragon Quest streams, I guess. So yeah, it actually broke the pipe. Actually, I'm gonna build that there. Be more efficient with my power lines here. Yeah, there's some very interesting, very realistic elements to this game. If water freezes in the pipe. The polluted water doesn't have to deal with that because the polluted water actually, so if you look at water, wait a minute, properties, freezing point 30.8. If you look at polluted water, it doesn't freeze until you get to -5. So don't have to worry about that. I guess you could say I'm Zelda only. Well, I could switch. I mean, I've been playing this for 2.5 hours. But I'm trying to get to space here. Do you mind? Space. 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 Alright, so I'm actually going to build a... Oops. Storage bin of granite this time. Zelda is awesome, but you can only play as Link, so he's more of a Link gamer. Sub to me, please. Oh, hey, Hunter. Yeah, sorry. Well, this is going to be a long stream, so... Did I have it open, by the way? Coming on here to shill your channel some more? I'll subscribe. No problem. Food shortage again? Come on. Plants, grow faster. Jeez. Grow faster. Semantics. I'm also going to have to build some more storage here. I'm going to turn this up to 9, make sure that they put food away. Alright, so the reason I put a storage bin here is because I'm going to store ice here. And I'm also going to build one here. Because otherwise, ice, if you warm the area up, obviously will tend to melt. And I don't want water all over the floor, so before any ice melts, I'm going to have a place for it. Let's see here. What did I finish? Oh, I finished the medicine stuff. Alright, let's do... Gamer, you remember Smart Games, the PC game franchise from the mid-late 90s? I don't think I remember that. Smart Games. Storing ice underwater. Yeah, exactly. And it'll either, depending on the temperature, it'll either eventually warm up and melt. So if ice melts in a storage bin, it basically leaks out and into the water. So obviously that won't be a problem. And then if I run into some polluted ice, I will put it in this bin. And if that melts, it will just melt right into my polluted water. This game reminds me of some of those. I'll have to look that up. Smart Games. Smart Games. Fun, skill-building brain games. Wait, those aren't video games. Maybe they are. Multi-level logic games. That's cool. Huh. Is there a new one? Check that out. Oh, that looks familiar. Oh no, that's Windows 95. Well, that's cool. Yeah. This is kind of a world simulator. So yeah, I'd imagine there's some similarities. Alright, we're going to start digging into this glacier. Those swinging 90s. That's right. Yep. Yeah, eventually you get... I was saying I wanted to, I don't know if I will, but I kind of wanted to see if I could get all the way to space in this session. Oh, let's look at this. It's a little view so you can see where there might be some liquids on the floor somewhere. Don't know if I'll actually get there. That might take a long time, unless I play like all the way through the night. Alright, let's do another researcher. Do supplying and suit wearing. And I've already forgotten what I need here, so I've got, okay, I need a morning person. So we're going to give this person a trait of early bird. Print. Yes, all these people are 3D printed. These are 3D printed duplicates. There we go. And they're very obedient. Yeah, look at all the ice. I've already got 2 tons of it. 2 metric tons of ice. Ooh. Alright, so I got my farm going. It's going pretty well. Oh, I can open this. Now I need a ranch. I was a kid in the 90s cartoons were and still are my life. Did I dig this guy out? It's another old hatch. Where should I build a ranch? Ranch doesn't really need to be particularly cool. Oh, good. I needed to put a lamp here. Man, I keep running out of food. Alright, guys, let's kill this hatch. Set something new to research. I'm going to go ahead and research all the way to here, so then I'll get the entire automation tree. That will help a lot, actually, with power. I found the best way to make sure that you're very efficient with power is to set up an automation grid so that you can tell it when to turn on and off. Oh, good. I've started actually making food. Sweet. Don't know if I mentioned this, but I bought Star Fox 64 for 3DS. Where'd my other drink go? Didn't I get another one? Oh yeah, here it is. When it was on clearance. Oh, that's cool. Star Fox 64 is on 3DS? That's crazy. That's awesome, though. Very cool. Alright, now we're getting carbon dioxide down here. Okay. I'm gonna have to build a new carbon scanner. That's cool. I've got it. I've got whatever came with the SNES Max, or Mini, I mean, SNES Mini. I guess it was the original Star Fox, and like a Star Fox 2, which I guess was a previously unreleased game. I haven't really played them though, yet. Oh, that's right, I gotta clean up my wires here. Come on. Well, that's cool. You gonna play it? Have you played it? Is it good? I hope it's good. Alright, so I'm going to turn this copper ore into copper. A bunch of it. Which will give me the ability to do better, make better wires. Because basically, if you look at this, the potential load, once it goes up to 2,000 watts, if it gets above 2,000, it will start to overload, and your dupes will constantly be having to fix them. So you have to upgrade the wires. All right, this is nuts. Freezing water. So let me fix that by going down here. Oh, and I should build a like a proper bathroom too. Brought back a lot of memories, and I beat it like 5 times already and love it. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to make a liquid bridge. Go over this one. There we go. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. It was one of the first games I beat as a kid. Oh, wow. Yeah, I never really got into the Star Fox series, unfortunately. But, yeah, they're very cool. It's kind of amazing that they did, like, 3D, like they did on the SNES, and then I guess, yeah, even better on the Nintendo 64. Alright, well, this person's ready to ranch. I just need to build a ranch for them. Man, what is taking them so long? Hurry up, Dupes. Oh, this room's ready too. Let's see here. Kind of weird how the music sometimes stops. Oh my gosh, that guy's stuck. Get down, you idiot. He didn't get down. Hey, no, they get themselves stuck up there. Dupes. By the way, this algae is very important for the oxygen diffuse. Oh, you know what? I've been making insufficient oxygen for a while now, haven't I? Yes, I have. I need to make another diffuser. Let's do that. Real quick. That zoom in is much better. My old eyes can't see everything. Oh, sorry. One moment. Yes. I guess this is as far as I can zoom in. Or I could zoom way, way out and see everything. Ah! Whoa. Alright. Let's see, this thing is gradually emptying, so I can get rid of this. Hopefully I won't have any more freezing pipes. Oh, it's a little cold over here, but not too bad. I'll try to keep it zoomed in somewhat. All right. Well, look at this. I haven't even tried. Look at my edibles here. Yeah. See, they're making the gristleberry automatically now. You know what I'm gonna do though, so that they eat them. For some reason, they always eat the best stuff available. And so they're all eating gristleberry. I'm going to turn that off so that they eat the rest of the mush fries. Otherwise, it'll just sit there until it rots. I don't know how to tell them to eat something specifically. I don't think you can. Alright, let's keep digging. I almost got my package opened earlier. Almost got your package opened earlier? What does that mean, Cherry? I don't quite understand. On my channel. Your package? What's your package? Is that a rude question? Sounds like a dirty question. I still don't quite understand what you're talking about. Forgive me if 5 failed attempts so far. Oh, I can't get my... Oh my gosh. Really? I've not gotten any have I not gotten notifications? Am I still subbed to you? Did you unsub me? I think I'm subbed to you under 2 different... Yeah, I'm subbed. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Wait, what are you talking about? I only see Lego breakdowns. Oh, here we go. Failed. Oh my gosh, how did I totally miss these? I've not been getting notifications for your channel, Cherry. That sucks. I see 4. Wow. I'm gonna have to go watch those. They're short too. I don't think people are getting notifications. I got like 6 messages today. Aw. I totally have not seen these in my yeah. I mean, I've got the bell thing turned on. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm sorry about that. Now I understand what you're saying. I will definitely check those out. Yeah, that sucks. So has it been difficult? Is the packaging especially hard to open? Is it hard to open physically or psychologically? I guess that's the question. Well, dang, now you get to catch up. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see. I will definitely watch those. I've got to open to your channel now, so I won't forget. I'm sure it's exciting. I'm sure it's riveting. Content, right? It's all about the content. Both mentally and physically hard to open. Yeah. I'm doing some airflow tiles to make sure I've got enough air flowing up and down here. Yeah, I'd imagine. I haven't gotten mine, by the way. I have not received mine. Someone, was it Elric? Did you say that the ones with the ash cans go out later than the ones without? I'm guessing, I'm hoping, because I did order the ash can, and so presumably that's why I haven't received it yet. I mean, I haven't checked my mail since Friday, so maybe I got it Friday or Saturday. I guess I haven't checked it since Thursday. So I don't know. Maybe it's here. I don't know. But I will check. Ooh, super duper hard digging. That'll be good. Never Cold said that. Okay, most of them are supposed to come with ash cans. Oh, okay. Then I don't know. Maybe it's there. I'll have to check. I haven't looked. Never Cold is incorrect. Oh, okay. well, I will check your channel, and I will check my mail tonight. Hopefully, I will get my Battletoads book. I like Battletoads. Even though it's a very hard game and a very hard package to open. Like, so, I don't know. I do have a very, I don't know. I don't know if there's something wrong. My mailman is lazy or what. I just tend to get stuff not very quickly in the mail. I guess that's how I'll put it. But I don't know why. The comic with the ash can will be sent out later after the ones who just ordered the comics. Okay, so that's what you're saying, but Cherry's saying that's not correct. Okay. Well, don't argue, guys. You know, it'll come when it comes. I have no idea. I have the comics and no ash cans, and I got the family pack with 4 ash cans. Ah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see. It'll get here eventually, or it won't, and then I will, you know, ask and find out and make sure that it does. One way or the other, I'm getting the comic that I ordered. So I'm replacing all of these with the conductive wire, which will give me up to 4,000 watts. And then after that, I have to go with something else. I don't know, Never Cold is still around. Haven't seen him after he emailed me saying he thinks I'm doxing people. Yeah, he showed up in my stream, the last one, I think, a couple nights ago. And I think I've seen him on EBS's stream, although I haven't been watching those very often, but I think I've seen him hanging out there occasionally. He's around. By the way, in case you were wondering, I voluntarily chose to get off of Twitter temporarily, and really just it had nothing to do, well, I won't say nothing, but it had little to do with the conversation I was having shortly before that. And I won't say that's not that was somewhat a factor, but it was more of a factor of me just realizing I was totally wasting my time, totally making myself upset over stupid shit that I didn't need to be worried about, and I just decided that for my own mental health, I would just take a break. So I'm just temporarily off of Twitter. I just deactivated, and I'll probably reactivate in another week or so. Maybe soon. I don't know. Oh, good. I guess that means they ate all of the mush fries. Nope, wasn't suspended. Nope. Definitely not. I chose to deactivate because I was obviously, I'm sure you could tell, I was quite angry in general, and that wasn't healthy for me. So, nope. Has been screen capped and well, yeah. I'm sorry about that. I truly apologize. That obviously wasn't my intention, and frankly, it wasn't my intention to actually do any of that. It was just my intention to get them riled up, and that was, I think, stupid and pointless, and so. that's that. So I apologize for any of that was blown your way, and even if whether you blame me or not, I still apologize. So, all right, cool, man. Just funny that it was used within like a few days. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was used instantaneously within a few minutes. So, yeah. Well, I realized it wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for you. It wasn't good for anyone. So it's just like, okay, I've gone overboard. This is not a good way to go. So anyway, I will come back as I told somebody with less anger and more humor. So there are certainly more humorous ways to troll, I think, that don't end up getting me, raising my blood pressure, because that's obviously not the goal. The goal is to raise other people's blood pressure. I don't blame anybody. You could have said milk was delicious and it could have been screen cap. Yeah, I know. Personal attacks in our people have somewhat died down. They've got bigger enemies they focus on. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I figured I'd at least wait until that blows over. Although, like I said, that wasn't... I guess that was the proximate cause, but it wasn't... I mean, I'd been, for personal reasons, generally upset and angry at the world for quite a while. For like a week or two before that, so... realized I needed to concentrate on my personal life for a while, and that was not helping. This game is crazy. I'm still trying to totally figure it out. Yeah, it's kind of on autopilot right now, a little bit. I haven't been doing a whole lot because I'm kind of waiting for some things. Although I guess I could go ahead and make a ranch. But yeah, I've got these dupes. They're all kind of doing stuff. Well, what I'm doing actually is waiting for this copper ore to get finished. I guess I'll turn up the priority of that. Hopefully that guy will finish sooner, but I guess I'll go ahead and make a ranch. Let's do that. So I can keep all these guys in one place. Let's see, how big are we going to make this? So every room has to be a certain maximum size. We're going to do this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Put in airflow tiles to make sure it gets enough oxygen. 10, 11, 12. 15, 16. 4, that's the maximum size. I guess I'll do a regular tile here. Pneumatic door. Don't really want to break into this area. It's hydrogen right there. Not that it'll explode or anything, but it will basically potentially pollute my base with gases that I don't want right now. Don't want to deal with. Door right there. New printables. Ooh, let's get a snazzy suit. How many people I got? 9? Yeah, do that for now. I could actually assign that. Snazzy suit. We're going to assign that to Banhi. Yeah, if I slow it down, you'll notice with the snazzy suit, everywhere she goes, the decor increases a little bit. Just kind of neat. That makes them happy when they see good decor. Which reminds me, I do need to decorate a bit. very touchy when it comes to base looking nice. Okay. Oh, research is complete. Oh, there was something I needed to research. Oh, I know. Decor is important, indeed. I need to research the animal control stuff. I don't even have this ranching stuff done, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm building a ranch, and I don't have the furniture for it. I'm back, had to do a few things. Great. Oh. And I have my pizza. See, that's the difference between this game and Zelda, is that I can actually eat pizza while I play. Doesn't require a controller. Let's see, my wires are looking good. I do need to finish out. It's Pizza Hut, pepperoni. It's cold. It's from earlier today. I ordered it for lunch. Oops. Well, that went crazy. Cancel that. Don't need wires there. Deconstructing my old pipes. Disavowed. Disavowed. I'm muting so you don't have to listen to me chew. I'm gonna need another farmer, I think, soon. Sorry, I was muted. Hey, Sandwraith, how's it going? It's crazy to me nobody ever made a Spaceballs for the prequels or this new crap. Yeah, I know. I was thinking that. I was like, wow. At some point, I was thinking that exact same thing, Jerry. But I don't know. I think I kind of like that it was, it was a thing and it happened, and they're not gonna make a sequel. It's like everything has to have a sequel. It's kind of like perfect. I don't know if they tried or not, but yeah, that movie was just about perfect for its time. So Sandwraith, yes, that is true. Thank you very much. Yeah, once you dig down to the oil biome, you get lead, which is already refined, I guess. You don't have to refine it. And basically gives you all kinds of, you get a ton of free wires. We can get 20 of these scary movie, date movie type garbage. Yeah, really. Man, it's still really cold right here. The only downside, Sandwraith, to the lead is that it has a lower melting temperature. It would make bank if they made a parody of the Disney Star Wars. Yeah, really. I don't know if Mel Brooks is making movies anymore. I think he'd be the only one that could do it right. Anyway, pizza and cigarettes is my health plan. How old is this guy? Oh look, one of them got caught in there already. Not even trying. Yeah, the downside to the lead is the low melting temperature. So, I cancel this one. Make it a regular tile. So it is good in your base, but it's definitely not good to bring up into the space area because it will overheat and melt very, very easily. So I tend to use gold and steel in space because those have a higher melting temperature once you get into the space area. I'm going to have a cigarette as well. Bad influence. Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes if I'm playing like a Zelda game, I'll turn off my camera just because, you know, I think I probably get more kids, you know, watching when I play Zelda. So, you know, I don't want to be smoking with, you know, kids watching. It's just a thing. Oh, I need to upgrade. Smoking Newports are yours. Oh yes, I'm sure they're much healthier. Yes, these Marlboros, they're the healthy cigarettes. Definitely. They cost more, so they better. They better be. Nope. Man, I haven't been coughing. I think my allergies finally cleared up for the week. They keep coming and going. It's so obnoxious. Alright, I need to make a proper bathroom. So, I've got these damn outhouses. I'm going to replace them with regular toilets. And replace these things with regular sinks. So, you're going to see me do pipes in a certain way. It may be confusing at first, but there's obviously a method behind my madness. See it now, the whole line of I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate would be the Ray of the parody. Yeah. Definitely. Let's see here. Oops. Why did that not? There we go. Yeah, really. I mean, they could do so much with it, but see, nowadays, yeah. Of course, there would be all these people upset, like, you can't make fun of that. You can't make fun of it. Oh my gosh. It's perfect. It's a perfect movie. Everything's great. I envision Maz Kanata as an old Jewish woman. Oh, the woman with the weird eyes. I don't even know. I don't follow Star Wars. I've seen them, but I just can't remember the names of all the weird characters. They're so not memorable. It's like, ugh, you know. I remember all the names of the ones from the original movies because they actually had personalities. But not these ones. So I need a pipe in and a pipe out. Gotta pump the shit right out of here. I really had to try to remember it. Yeah. I'm like, who is that? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Alright, let's give this guy building skill. Let's see, field research. Oh, and a new printable. Ooh, I'm gonna get coal. Did I get another skill point? Yeah. Oh, didn't I give her? I don't know. Alright, build those pipes, Dupes. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of one of my outhouses. Yogurt would be like, and what's your personality to the Ray of the film? And she would reply with, I'm a woman. That's right. That's my personality. Lavatories, yes. That way they don't have to constantly empty them out. This is an interesting game, yes. You have to worry about, you know, them going to the bathroom every day, sleeping, and decorations to keep them happy. Otherwise they get very, very upset. See this up here? This is the stress levels. Luckily they're all at 0% right now. But if they, for instance, can't go to the bathroom, their stress level will go up. What if you made Finn's character similar to Dave Chappelle's in Robin Hood? Yeah. Man, white men can't jump. That's great. Yeah, can you imagine them singing that Men in Tights song? That would be problematic now, I think. Like, what's wrong with Men in Tights? Are you saying that's funny? Am I funny to you? Alright, last one of those, and then I better start deconstructing. Near the end of the film, Yogurt would see how low the toy sales were. That would be the reason why Ray would have to be a better character, is to get better toy sales. Yeah, exactly. Gotta sell those Spaceballs the flamethrower. Where's the sink? Oh, it's under medicine. Sink under medicine. One neat thing about this game is basically you gradually get better and better things that you can replace things with. Left. Another sink there. The last one. And I should actually get an achievement for converting the latrine to a proper bathroom. Yep. Colony achievement. Royal Flush. Replace all the outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. I didn't replace them all, but at least I got rid of all the old ones. Oops. Yeah, I love that scene. Spaceballs, the lunchbox. Spaceballs, the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs, the flamethrower. The kids love that. Alright, time to build out my ranch. It's funny how all the ranch stuff is under the food tab. It's like, oh yeah, I know what you're going to do with those critters. You're going to be eating them. couple of feeders. And then a grooming station to make them happy. Gotta groom your critters. And a shearing station, which will come in handy later. That one I need to power. Oh, shoot. That game's slowing down. I think OBS is killing it. They really need to work on the, I think this game has memory leaks. It tends to slow way down the longer you go. A lot of good movies could never be made today because fifis. Yeah, I know. I know. Ooh, I finished that research. Cool. Ooh, I can even make a gas range. That'll be cool. Alright, we're going to research smelting so I can make more refined metals more quickly. Alright, let's see. Set the priorities on those. This one's going to be... So, these are the things the hatch can eat. And we're going to give them some sandstone, sedimentary rock, sand. World's biggest hissy fit of blazing saddles. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Yeah, that would be bad. Dirt. There we go. Alright, so now I can wrangle these suckers up. Let's wrangle these guys so they're not wandering around aimlessly. Wrangle, wrangle. Where else? Man, I got a lot of them roaming around the base. Any others? Tend to dig down into the ground. There's gotta be another one, huh? I guess not. I guess just the ones wandering around. There. Huzzah, my ranch is done. And there's a lot of polluted oxygen here. Taken care of with deodorizer. Let's see, can build these all over the place. They're all tied up. Oh, we missed them getting tied up. Are they gonna pick them up? Oh, I forgot to actually set this. Whoops. Yes, we're gonna grab hatches and Drecos. Drecklets. Yeah, I'm like, why aren't they picking them up? Just sitting there, hogtied. They didn't know where to take them. And I've got some eggs, so I'm gonna need to make some egg incubators. And this one I'm saving for something special. Let's see here. More deodorizers. You can build a ton of these just to get rid of all that polluted oxygen. If you don't get rid of the polluted oxygen, your dupes will eventually start getting sick. And that's not good. Ooh, the water's down. Okay, good. I wanted to build a airflow tile. You don't want sick dupes. They don't work very well. Man, is that going to take care of all that? Build another one here. The fact that Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. Yeah, yeah, they even have a name for it already. Would be the perfect title considering how Disney is treating Star Wars but failing at it. Yeah, really. That could be the whole plot of the movie. That'd be great. Alright, I gotta get more dupes. I've only got 9. I want 7. I want 16. I've got 16 beds for them. Oh, I got another achievement? Oh, wow. Construct a building outside the initial starting biome. I can't believe I have not done that before. At least in this game. Okay, what's next? Yes, decor. Decor is important. Let us build some crown molding. That will help. Can I build it there? Yeah. We'll do the corners first, and then we'll do the middle part. That will turn these areas a little bit greener, which will make the dupes a little bit happier. Okay. Ooh, larva eggs. No, we'll skip that. All right, I'm gonna make someone who's a farmer and a rancher. Farming. We'll do building as well. There we go. Do you? I do. Do you? I do. Fine. You're married. Kiss her. Jean, you are going to be... Oh, yes. Yes, I did that right. A farmer and a rancher. I love these little building guns they have. They just shoot like nuts and bolts up. No matter what they're building. I'm going to build some crown molding. Nuts and bolts. Yes, that should start turning things a little greener. Eventually. What did I finish? Oh. Ooh, metal refinery. Okay, I'll have to find a place to put that. Let's do some more decor stuff. Eventually I need to expand my little mess hall. I can turn it into a great hall once I've researched some more decoration items. Ooh, my colors have... I have a color mod that tells me what things are built with. That occasionally fails. I have to turn it off and on again. Alright. Actually going to make some mesh tiles here. So we can walk on top of that. Mesh tiles allow water and air to go through. Alright, what do we have here? More ice. Ice, ice, ice. How much ice do I have? Wow, 11 tons. Holy crap. Yeah, when that melts. Every block is about 1 ton. So, yeah. I do have to be careful not to store too much ice, or once it all melts, it'll all just pour over the side. But I think I'm in good shape right now. I am going to start filling this in. Well, is this getting boring for y'all? Oh dear, I just remembered John Candy's dead. John Goodman would be a perfect replacement. Is this getting boring? Do I need to switch to Zelda? Oh, these guys. I didn't notice these guys popped out of their eggs. Better round them up. Little baby hatchlings. Hatchlets? What are they called? hatchlings, yeah. That's right. Wasn't there a third one? I thought I had 3 eggs. Where he went. Sure, sure I should switch to Zelda. I never did finish Wind Waker. Oh shit. Well, I've got a farm, and I've got a ranch, or Dragon Quest. Yeah. Oh wait, I need to make sure those are stored. Alright, yeah, I think I've made good progress. Probably about, I'm up to cycle 43. I'll probably get to space around cycle 100, so to be continued. I think I'm going to pause and save. And yeah, what time is it? 11:30 my time. So, alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I am going to stop the stream and get set up for, I guess I'll do Dragon Quest. Oh, you want Wind Waker? Okay. That'll take me maybe 20 minutes. Just like go to the bathroom, and I gotta plug my Wii U in and all that stuff. So, yeah, somewhere around 10 to 20 minutes, I will be back with Wind Waker. So, did I save? Let me save. Yeah. Okay. So thanks a lot. I will see y'all in a bit, and thanks for everyone for stopping by. See ya.